Hello friends and dear students. Today we start with the solution of exercise number 10.1 and 10.2 from the chapter of Halo Alkane and Halo Arene. I hope it will help to you to solve this all kind of queries. So here the first one question is given to us in the exercise. Here the thing is given to us like this. Name the following halides according to IUPAC system and classify them as we have to classify it into alkyl, either allyl, benzyl, primary, secondary and tertiary, vinyl or aryl halides. So this is the kind of question is given to us. So one by one example we have to consider and we have to solve it. Okay. So here the first one example is given to us like this. Here the first one example is like this. CH3 twice. Okay, I mentioned to you how it's solved and which kind of type it poses. So this one is the first one example we consider. See here what we do first we simplify this structure in the simple way. So how we draw it? First we easily simplify this structure and then we apply particular IUPAC name and type of it. So see here CH3 twice is given to us, then after 2 carbon are there which having chlorine and CH3. See here in the bracket there are the different kind of group are given to us. Generally we consider it as a substitute group. So I simplified this structure first and then after I applying particular number and type on it for IUPAC nomenclature and type. So here CH3 is given to us. Okay, CH3 two time which is attached on this CH. So I draw CH and then after here CH3 we have and then after CH, then after Cl3. This CH having Cl also. So this is a kind of normal structure of this given structure. So first we simplify it and then after we apply particular number on it. So see here which carbon having halogen element, this carbon having halogen element. So it possesses less number in the numbering. So we start numbering from the right to left. So here this carbon possesses 1 number, this carbon having 2 number, this carbon possesses 3 number and this carbon possesses 4 number. So I given numbering and then after we apply the particular IUPAC name of the system and then after we go for type. So here the second one carbon having chlorine. So I mentioned 2 chloro. Third one carbon having CH3 group. So I mentioned 3 methyl. Total 4 carbon we have. So we apply particular halo alkanes name is butane. So this one is the solution of the first one example. This way we solve it and then after we have to decide type of it. Okay, so see here a halogen containing carbon is attached with 2 different carbon. Okay, so it is a basic type of alkyl group. Which kind of alkyl? See here halogen containing carbon is a secondary carbon. So I mention here secondary alkyl group is there. Which kind of type it consists? Secondary alkyl group. Okay, so this way one by one we have to solve it. Okay, so there are lot of examples are given to us. So we consider this one is the first. Okay, and then after the second one is given to us. Okay, so one by one we take it and we have to try to solve it. So second one is also given to us. Okay, so which kind of thing is given into second one example? See here here also a long chain of carbon and here CH3, CH2, CH which having CH3. I mentioned this CH3 here. Here CH group is there and here C2H5 and then after Cl. Okay, so this kind of structure we have. According to rule we have to make first the long chain of carbon. So there are 2 carbon we have. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 carbon we have and we have to form the long chain of carbon. There are the substitute group. Third one means chlorine come on the third one carbon. Okay, so we're starting numbering from here. Instead of here C2H5 I mentioned CH2 CH3 to make easy this structure and I make the numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so here the third one carbon consists the chlorine. So name of this compound is 3-chloro 4-methyl 3-chloro 4-methyl. Total 6 carbon we have, hexane. So this is the IUPAC name of the compound. We mention the type of it. See here, halogen containing carbon is attached with two different carbon. Both side one carbon is there. So it is the secondary alkyl group. Then after the third one example we have. In the third one example, there are the different kind of group are given to us. According to textbook, third one example having a long chain of carbon which contain the iodine. Okay, so how it solve? Okay, so see here we have the example like this: CH3, CH2, carbon having CH3 group, which is the 2 time. Okay, so one side we have to write like this. Okay, I write like this, CH2, then after C which having 3 carbon like this, then after CH2 and then iodine is there. So we start numbering from right to left: 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the IUPAC name of the system? Total 4 carbon we have. According to IUPAC rule, it called to be butane. The very first carbon having the iodine, so it called to be 1-iodo 2,2-dimethyl. Butane, and type of hydrocarbon is type of halo alkane is the primary alkyl group. Then after fourth one is given to us. In the fourth one structure is like this: CH3, then after C, total 3 CH3 are come on the very first carbon, CH2, CH, here Br, and then after C6H5 is given to us, which called to be a benzene ring. So this kind of structure we have. Okay, according to nomenclature system, we have to write on this side. We apply the numbering from right to left: 1, 2, then after here this is the third one carbon, and this one is the fourth one carbon. So total 4 carbon we have, and the first one carbon having bromine, so we write like this: 1 bromo, third one carbon having methyl group 3,3 dimethyl, first one carbon having benzene ring which come in form of substitution, so we write 1 phenyl. Total 4 carbon we have is called to be butane, and the type is bromine is attached a carbon which directly attached with the benzene ring, so it called to be secondary benzyl group, either secondary benzylic. So this is the solution of fourth one example. Here we consider the fifth one having different kind of thing. Structure is like this: CH3, then after carbon which having substitution of chlorine, and here the thing is given to us C2H5 also, so I mentioned C2H5, here CH2 and CH3. So this kind of structure we have. Okay, first we make the long chain of carbon. So first we apply the particular IUPAC name of the system, starting numbering from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why we come left to right? Because of here the chlorine containing carbon possess less number. So we write the name of the compound 2-chloro, second number of carbon having chlorine. Also C2H5 ethyl group is there as substitute. So 2-chloro, 2-ethyl, total 4 carbon we have is called to be butane. And the type of hydrocarbon, type of haloalkane, a chlorine containing carbon is attached with other 3 carbon, so it called to be tertiary alkyl group. Tertiary alkyl group. So remember that this kind of classification is also given in book also. Then after next one, sixth one example is like this: CH3, C. Then after C2H5 twice is given to us. So here also C2H5, here also C2H5, then CH2 and Br. This kind of thing is given to us. We have to make a long chain of carbon, okay, and it also consider Br possesses the less number of it. So we start numbering from here, 1, 2, okay, and here we also make, first we simplify the structure and then after we apply the name. Okay, so how it simplify? We simplify the structure like this: CH3, here C, CH2, CH3, here we write CH2, CH3. First we make the long chain of carbon, so we apply here 1 number, here 2 number. If we move on the left hand side, this carbon possesses 3 number, but it's short chain of carbon, so we move like this. Here the third one carbon is this, and the fourth one carbon is this. So we apply the name of the compound 1-bromo. See here, first one carbon having bromine, second one having 2 substitute group, ethyl and methyl both. So 2-ethyl, 2-methyl, total 4 carbon we have is called to be butane. And the type of carbon is a primary. So I mention here primary alkyl group, either primary haloalkane, you also called it like this. Okay, then the seventh one example is given to us. We consider the seventh one example. In the seventh one example, here the structure is like this: CH3, here C, which having Cl, it also having C2H5 and CH2, CH3. This kind of structure I'm write further it for you for better understanding. CH3C, here CH2, CH3, Cl, here CH2 and CH3. We have to make a long chain of carbon. Okay, so we start numbering from here: 1, 2, 3, 4, and the name of the compound is 2-chloro. Okay, this is the second number of carbon having chlorine and ethyl group also. Okay, 2-ethyl butane, 2-chloro, 2-ethyl butane. You also make the long chain of carbon like this. So at that time it forms long chain and chlorine possesses 3 number, but we move on the left to right, chlorine possesses 2 number. So here halogen containing carbon is a tertiary carbon, so the type is tertiary alkyl group. It having tertiary alkyl group. So these are the solution of some examples. Then we move on the next one. Example number 8 is given to us. The structure is like this: CH3, CH, double bond C, here Cl, here CH2, here CH, here CH3, CH3. Here we have two things, double bond and halogen, both the things we have. So we write numbering from left to right. Here double bond possess less number, so priority is going with the double bond. So this carbon possess second number, this is the third number, this is the fourth number, this is the fifth number, and this is the sixth number of carbon. Total 6 carbon we have. Third number of carbon having chlorine, so name is 3-chloro. Fifth number of carbon having 5-methyl. Hexa 2 in. You know that on the second number of carbon having double bond, so we apply, either you write hexane 2 in, either you write hex 2 in, and the type, here chlorine is attached with a carbon which having sp2 kind of hybridization, so type is vinylic halide. Type is vinylic halide. Then after the ninth one is given to us. In the ninth one, CH3, here CH, double bond CH. Then after a carbon which having bromine and 2 times CH3 group is there. So this kind of structure is given to us. Okay, I write simplified structure to you. So we starting from any one of side, but we starting from left to right. Okay, at that time double bond possess less number. So here when you move on the left to right, double bond possess less number. So the name of compound is like this. In the chain total 5 carbon are there. The second one carbon possess double bond, and fourth one possess 2 substitute group like Br and CH3. So the name of compound is like this: 4-bromo, 4-methyl, pent 2 in, and here the type is given to us. Type is very much important for us. See here halogen containing carbon having single bond. See there, this is the halogen containing carbon having single bond, but a single bonded carbon is attached with a carbon which having double bond, mean sp2 kind of hybridization. So here sp3 hybridization, and here this carbon having sp2 kind of hybridization. So this kind of type is called to be allylic. Which kind of thing? Allylic thing is there. Then after 10th one, the structure is given to us like this: P here Cl, here C6H4, then after CH2 is given to us CH, and CH3 twice. So how we draw the particular thing for this kind of structure? So here C6H4 means there is a benzene ring is there. In the para position of benzene, chlorine group is attached there. First we simplified the structure, and here CH2 group is there, here CH, and here CH3, and here CH3. This kind of structure we have. Okay, and then we apply the particular name of the compound. Okay, so this kind of structure possess benzene ring, chlorine, and this group is given to us. Okay, so we starting numbering from here. Okay, 1 2 3, propane is there, and I write the numbering like this. Okay, first one carbon possess chlorophenyl, so I write the name of compound like this: 1 1 2 3, and here I write 4 chlorophenyl. 2 methyl, second number of carbon having methyl, and propane. Here halogen is attached with the benzene ring, so type is halo arene, either you call this aryl halide. You also apply name from the benzene also, chlorobenzene. You consider this thing is a substitute group also. So whatever you write, both name are right. Then after 11th one example is given to us. Here meta, on the meta position there is a chlorine which having CH2 group also, C6H4, CH3C, and CH3 thrice is given to us. So how we draw it? We draw like this. On the meta position there is a chlorine. Here CH2 group is there. Not this CH2, but here on the meta position CH2, Cl is there. Here C6H4. Okay. And here CH2 group is there. I mention here CH2. Here C, and which having 3 CH3 group like this. So this is the structure of it. IUPAC na name is for you. Here I just mentioned the type. Here halogen is attached with a CH2, and this CH2 group is attached with a benzene ring. So the type is benzylic. You also start numbering from here. Okay, benzylic group is present on the benzene ring, and the remaining thing is like this. Then after the last one example is given to us, example number 12. Here we have the structure which having ortho position having bromine, C6H4, here CH, here CH3, here CH2, CH3 group is there. So first we simplified the structure. On the ortho position of benzene ring, first we can put benzene, then in the ortho position bromine is there, then after CH which having CH3 group, and CH2 CH3. So total 4 carbon we have, 1 2 3. On the very first carbon there is a 1 2. I mention here 2 bromo, 2 bromo phenyl. Total 3 carbon we have, so it's called to be propane, where very first carbon having substitution of methyl group, so 1 methyl. Total 3 carbon, so it's called to be propane, and the type is bromine is attached directly with the benzene ring, so it called to be aryl halide. Okay, so these are the examples of exercise 10.1. I hope it is helpful to you. If you like this channel, please share it with your friends and like and subscribe it. Thank you very much.